What a great story. Time for a check on the weather now with CBS 42 Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Ashley Gann tracking those severe storms tomorrow. Hey, Ashley.
Thanks, Michael. All right, here's what we're tracking across the state right now and really across the deep south. Ridge of high pressure has really ruled our weather today, kept skies beautifully clear. It had some early morning showers, but now this warm front down to our south. This is going to be phase one of the wet weather that we see overnight tonight. This warm front lifts to the north. The rain right now confined to the Gulf Coast, but that will lift northbound as this area of low pressure sweeps across the midsection of the nation, and then a cold front moves in after that, producing afternoon severe storms. Early on tonight, we're staying in the 50s. Partly cloudy sky. By midnight, still pretty dry for us, but by 2 a.m., the rain begins and really to our south, and it will lift north and east throughout the evening. Showers and thunderstorms will be introduced to the picture between 4 and 6 a.m. I don't think many of these will be severe. Now, we could have a strong thunderstorm and some big claps of thunder. Can't rule out a thunderstorm with them, but this is going to be mainly a big old rain event that we see early Sunday morning. Look at all of this wet mess from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Heavy soaking rain. That's why flooding is also a big concern with this system. We'll see a bit of a late morning, early afternoon break in the rain. Doesn't this sound familiar to Easter Sunday? Well, dynamics are a little different, so our severe weather threat's going to be placed in a bit of a different place in the state. Not going to march out exactly the same, but by 2 to 4 p.m. we'll start to see thunderstorms, isolated storms developing in West Alabama, increasing by 5 p.m. and some of these storms will be strong. They could rotate, they could produce lots of hail and significant amounts of rainfall by 6 p.m. nearing that I-65 corridor, crossing over I-65 and producing drenching rain to our east. Now, there will still be isolated storms. The greatest threat right now is really going to be south of I-20, where we have that enhanced and moderate risk for severe storms. By 8 p.m., just when you think it's over, well, there's going to be one last little pulse of energy that sweeps in from about 10 p.m. to midnight, and I would not rule out the possibility of some of those storms really being a bit strong, because you'll see that southerly flow. Yeah, we'll lose some of that daytime heating, but we're still going to have a lot of energy in the atmosphere. And then one little trailing rain shower there by early Monday morning. Then the wind shift out of the north and things dry out nicely. But notice rainfall totals over the next 24 hours. Very significant. Nearly 5 inches in Alabaster, over 4 inches in Clanton, 3 inches in Birmingham. So anyway you slice it, lots of rain. Moderate risk for those severe storms to our southwest. Enhanced risk through central Alabama, meaning tornadoes still likely, large hail possible, and a big wind event in a lot of spots. So again, keep in mind all modes of severe weather are possible. High winds, tornado kind of being our higher ones right now. Large hail at a medium threat, but look at that flooding rain. It's in there too. It's one of those very big categories, and that's why we already have flash flood watches in place across central Alabama. So a weather alert in place tomorrow. Have multiple ways to get weather information. The rain clears out early Monday. Sun shines back, and a nice little warm up for next week. More storms on Thursday. And that's a look